Hello guys, welcome back to StreamLab HQ. It's good to have you guys back. Today I'll be showing you how to set up the latest working Kodi build, the Kodi Diggz Xenon Omega build, and this is going to be a very quick and step-by-step tutorial. So I'll encourage you to just give me a few minutes of your time so that I'll walk you through the whole process. Okay? Make sure you don't skip so that you don't miss out on any of the setup steps. So the first thing you need to do, if you've not done that before, I'm assuming you are using a new Fire TV stick or you're using a new TV box. The first thing you need to do is to jailbreak the Fire TV stick or the TV box so that we'll be able to install apps from trusted third-party sites. So to do that, you're going to first of all go to this menu icon here. Then you go to settings here. Okay, and on this page you're going to see a list of options, and I want you to go to my Fire TV. And if you're not using an Amazon Fire TV stick, you might see the name of your Fire TV stick here. You're going to tap that. Okay, so on this page, if you're using a new Fire TV stick, you're not going to be seeing these develop options. Okay, so we have to enable it. Okay, and to do that you have to just go to this about, and here where you have the name of your Fire TV, you are going to click on it multiple times. Okay, you're going to be clicking on it. You can see it saying no need, you're already a developer, and in your case you would see something like you are now a developer. Okay, so once you see that pop up, you go back to the previous page, and here where you have developer options, you're going to open it. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do here is to turn on ADB debugging. Okay, we're going to do that by clicking on the select, that's the center button of your remote, and you allow, and that is it. Okay, so after doing this, you're going to go back to the previous page again. You go back to the home page, and again you click on the back button to go back to the home page, and again the home page again. Okay, so on this page now, we are going to first of all install an app that will help us to set up the Kodi, okay, on our device. So to do that, we are going to go back to this place again, and you click on App Store. Here where you have the App Store, you toggle your remote to the search icon here, and you click on this to search for this particular app called Downloader. Okay, look at there's a suggestion here, so I'm going to choose it. You're going to be seeing a list of downloader options here, but for the sake of this tutorial and what I've been using so far that is working for me, we are going to be choosing this first one, the one that has a D icon. Okay, so I'm going to click on the select button again. Good. I'm going to click on the selected button again to install it. Okay, so we are now installing. So I just want you to pay close attention. Sorry, my internet connection is a bit slow, so it's not as fast as yours. It's not as fast as yours. Just have to silently to patience. So this is this. Before we continue using this downloader app, there's a quick setting I want us to do. So to do that, we need to go back to the home page again, and on this home page we're going to locate our developer options from this menu icon here. Remember how we did that? Go to settings, select my Fire TV, developer options here. So if you can remember, the first settings we did here was ADB debugging turn on. Okay, so the second thing we need to do here is to click on this install unknown apps. Okay, this step is very, very important. Make sure you don't forget to do this. Then we're going to select the downloader and click on the center button again to turn it on. And we are done with that. So with this being done, we can go back to the home page and safely use our downloader app. Okay, so after turning it on, we come back to the home page, and as you can see here, we have a list of apps here. Okay, and this is it here. This is it here. So you can choose to, rearrange the icons arrangement or the app arrangement, but I don't think there's gonna be any need for that. So I'm going to click on the download app. Okay, allow it to pop up, finish loading, and we are going to click on take the cursor to this search bar here and click on it. Then make sure you're going to enter this address the same way I'm entering mine to avoid any mistakes. Okay, so you're going to go to this website, kodi.tv. Kodi.tv. Okay, so after doing that, you click on next and allow it to load. Okay, so this is the official Kodi website. We're going to come to this menu icon here and click anywhere near it. Then you go down to where you see download and click on it. Then we scroll down. Please pay very close attention now. So on this page, the version we're going to be downloading is this Android version, so I'm going to click on it. Then we're going to be seeing some different versions as well. So for this tutorial, for if you're using a Fire TV stick, I will advise you to go with this 32-bit version. This is what I've been using and this is what has been working for me, so I want you to click on it to install it. Okay, if at this juncture you're having any issues with your own setup, just leave a comment in the comment section. Okay, so I'm going to click on it here. Okay, we're going to allow the download to start shortly. If it doesn't, we're going to click on the retry direct download. So it's not working yet, so I'll just have to click on the retry direct download, and this is it here. Okay, so we're going to allow it to finish installing, then we can proceed with the rest of the tutorial. So this is the first phase of the tutorial, and after this download we are going to move into the setup of the Kodi, so that you'll be able to get all your entertainment needs from the Kodi app. One thing is to install, the next thing is to configure it properly. So I'll advise you to just stick around till the remaining few minutes of the tutorial so you don't miss out on any important thing. Okay, and please, if you are finding this tutorial helpful, I just want you to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the Kodi build to be dropping this coming weekend. I have so many of them in stock, but I won't be calling their names now, so you just have to stick around to find them out yourself. And this particular build can solve all your entertainment needs. I have so many on sports, I have so many on adult content, I have so many on several things. You just need to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out when I publish any of them. So after installing the Kodi app, I don't want you to open it directly. You just have to click on the done first. Okay, don't open it yet, just click on done. This will help us to clear this APK file. So I'm going to click on delete so that it doesn't occupy unnecessary space on our Fire TV stick. Okay, so I'm going to click on it and click on delete as well. Okay, so we've deleted that and can now go back to the home page. So we are done with the first phase of the tutorial proper. So to begin the second phase of the tutorial, which is configuring the Kodi app, I'll advise you to make sure you turn on your VPN now before we proceed. So make sure you turn on your VPN so that you can protect your digital footprints, and I think that's just the safest thing to do. Okay, so in my own case, I'm going to be using IPVanish. IPVanish is a very good VPN I've been using. So if you already have a VPN, you can use yours. But if you don't, I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the description that gives you a huge discount when you're buying from our affiliate link. So Streamlabs HQ is an official partner of IPVanish. So if you get it from our affiliate link, you are going to be getting it at a very cheaper rate. Okay, so the link will be in our description, and I'll also pin it on the comment section. So after turning on your VPN, you open your Kodi app. Okay, so when you see this, you're going to click continue by clicking on the select button. And when you see this, you just have to allow, so that Kodi will be able to keep it fire on your Fire TV stick. Okay, so you just give it a few seconds to fully set up and open. Okay, so this is how the freshly installed Kodi app looks like, and you can see it's very empty. So in a few steps, I'll be walking you through how to set it up properly, so that it will solve all your entertainment need. So the first thing you need to do is to click on this gear icon here. Okay, and on this page, we're going to scroll down to system settings. And this is it here. Okay, you are now going to look for add-ons on the left hand panel, and this is it here. So you have to go to this place and turn on these unknown sources. So when you see this one, you just click yes. Okay, and go back to the previous page again. Then on this page, we have to add a source to our file manager. Okay, so I'm going to click on file manager here, and I'll click on, I'll go to add source, and I'll add a source here. So you have to pay very close attention now, please. So where you have none, you just have to click on the select button again. So when this comes up, we are going to enter a particular repo address. Okay, and please make sure you enter it exactly the same way I'm going to be entering mine, so you don't encounter any issues with your own setup. So the address is this. Okay, so this is it, guys, and make sure you don't make any mistake when entering yours. So after entering this address, you're going to click OK, and you can choose to change the name of the media source or leave it as Diggz123. I'm going to leave mine as Diggz123. Okay, and after this, you click OK, and allow it to reflect. So it's been added to our file manager. Then we'll go back to the previous page, and here we're going to open add-ons. Okay, then we're going to be doing two installations, but first of all, let us install from a zip file. Okay, then open it, and you choose the media source name we saved previously. In our case, I used Diggz123. Okay, so I'm going to open it. You can see we have a Diggz repo zip file here. So I'm going to click on it again to install, and allow it to install. So it's been installed now. So we're going to be doing another setup, which is going to be the installation from a repository. So I'm going to go to install from repository and open it. Then here I'm going to choose Diggz repository, which is the second option here. Then on this page, we are going to look for program add-ons, and this is it. Then we go to it and open. And you can see we have so many options here, but here we'll be installing the chef wizard. Okay, by clicking on the select button again, clicking on install. So it is going to download and install. You can see the download has started, and we're just going to give it some seconds to finish downloading and installing. So if you're finding this tutorial helpful, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on our coming videos. So while it is installing, guys, if you're here to subscribe, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on our coming videos on how to make the best use of a Kodi app and our free Fire TV tips. So this coming weekend I'll be showing you another 2 amazing builds that has virtually everything you'll be needing entertainment wise, whether it's adults or there's any kind of entertainment you like. So just stick around so you don't miss it out. Okay, so the Chef Omega wizard has been installed, so we're going to open it. And we go to the build menu. Okay, so on this build menu we're going to be looking for the Diggz all-in-one free version. Okay, so we're going to install the first one from the version 3.2 from the first server. So you can see the name Diggz all-in-one free or the breed. You can just use any of it, but for this tutorial and the one that has been working for me, I'm going to choose this first option. Okay, I'm going to just click on it to install it, and we're going to click OK, continue. Okay, so you just give it some seconds to install. So I'm going to pause the video till the installation is completed. So the installation has been completed, and we just need to give it a few seconds to finish extracting and setting up. So guys, if at this point you encountered any issues during your own setup, if there's any problems at all with your own installation, just make sure you drop a comment. I'm going to attend to you immediately. And if you found this tutorial helpful, you can leave a comment in the comment section. So guys, if at this point you encountered any issues with your own installation, I want you to leave a comment in the comment section. Okay, and if there's any particular build you want us to make a video on, you can leave that in the comment section as well. And if it worked well for you too, I just want to also leave a comment in the comment section so that people will actually know that it's still working. Okay, so when I click OK now, the Kodi app will be shut down, and when I reopen it, you can see the newly installed components fully taking effect. To just allow it to download some internal components, and after that your fully set up Kodi app is ready for use. So with this being said, bringing it to the end of this tutorial, and please, if you've not subscribed, do well to hit the subscribe button. Like I told you guys earlier, this coming weekend we are making 2 videos on 2 Kodi builds. The first one is going to be for adult content, and the second one is going to be an all-in-one entertainment need kind of build. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it out, guys. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Do have a lovely weekend ahead, guys.